Hey, hey everyone. I never know where to look when I make a video. I kind of just like look at myself. Am I supposed to look like here? I don't care. Today I'm gonna talk about, I don't even know. I was gonna talk about having a niche community actually of, I have 31 subscribers and I have no idea who these people are, but I'm very, I'm very optimistic about it, I think it's fun, but I think I want to talk about niche communities versus like big audiences, because I think there's something special about having a niche community and a group of people that isn't like a mass audience and like everyone knows who you are. And like sometimes I think about like Justin Bieber or like Sabrina Carpenter and like the biggest names in music, and I think, damn, it must be so weird that it's like you don't even have a select fan base because like your fan base or like your publicity is so well known that at that point it's like kind of the whole world like are your fans, even if they might not even fuck with you, but like they're still gonna know who you are, they're still gonna know your music or whatever you're putting out into the world, and they're still gonna have opinions about it. And that's what I think is scary, because I think when you reach that level of publicity, you have no choice to have a community that you just call your own, because you end up belonging to the entire world. Like, I feel so bad sometimes for Justin Bieber. Also, I'm sorry, I'm gonna say my opinion. I love Jelena. I mean, I know that is a conversation that should have ended a long time ago, but oh my fucking god, sorry, there's so many fire trucks. There's a lot going on right now. And my window's open because it's hot. That's why, yeah. Okay, anyways. But sometimes I feel, oh wait, what was I talking about? Jelena. I fucking love Jelena. And I wasn't really like even a Justin Bieber fan like growing up. But I think, I don't know, I've gone down so many like deep rabbit holes of just watching Jelena videos, and I just can't help but think like how meant for each other they were, and they like balanced each other out on every aspect, and like I feel like they both made each other like better people. And then now like Selena is with Benny Blanco, and I'm like, what? Like, I don't know. Yeah. And then Hailey Bieber, Nepo baby. Also, we could talk about Nepo babies. My favorite Nepo baby is Iris Apatow, because I would just like admire her like style. I thought she was like so cool when I was younger. I was like, oh, I want to be her own after life. I want to live in LA, and I want to be like one of those like Hollywood kids that come from like Hollywood parents, and like they just live this like fucking amazing life. Because usually they have good genes and they're like beautiful, and then they're probably so popular at school, and they live in fucking LA and probably go to like rich ass like arts high school. I don't know. Yeah. What other Nepo baby? Lily Rose Depp. Honestly, I feel for her. I really like Lily Rose Depp, and I think who's she dating? 070 Shake. And she's like, what was that meme that was like something like, this bitch is like button to the top. I don't know, the button to the top meme. I think I felt for her because she was dating Timothy, but actually she got Timothy in her prime. So good for her. Like, now, Timothy, I don't know what you're doing. See, my thoughts on Timothy Chalamet have also gone down, like, my respect for him, because when he made that ballet comment, like, I did ballet for, like, literally, like, 11, 12 years of my life. Yeah, so, like, I kind of have beef with him because of the comments he made about, like, the ballet and opera stuff. But, I don't know, to me, he's, like, that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about nepo babies. Yeah, I think Lily Rose Depp, Iris Apatow. I do like Willow Smith. Jaden, not so much. I think he's a little bit crazy. I think he's just doing what he's doing. I think he's just a silly boy. But I like Willow Smith. Ever since she did Whip My Hair. You know, ever since she did Wait a Minute. And Marceline. I'm not gonna sing that. Yeah, I liked that album. I'm not, like, a true fan. Like, I don't even know what that album is called. But I like her songs, and I think she's, like, very, very, very talented. What other nepo babies are there? There's actually so many nepo babies, but I feel like I can't name many. Doesn't Gwyneth Paltrow have a daughter named Apple or something? That's crazy. And apparently she's, like, a bully. I'm just hearing all of this from TikTok. I don't know Apple. Maybe she's a nice girl. I don't know. There's a bunch of nepos. I don't go to NYU. I don't go to NYU, but I know people at NYU. There's a bunch of nepos, I think, at NYU. But also they're, like, small nepos, you know? They're like the nepos that are like, oh yeah, like, my dad, he's, like, the CEO of Shake Shack. You know, it's like smaller level nepos. Yeah, what was I gonna, so what is my whole, I'm just saying things here, but I kind of want to circle back to talking about a mass audience versus a niche audience. And I guess I was talking, specifically about mass audiences, you know, top celebrities. Like, Jesus Christ, Taylor Swift can't even have, like, a fucking personality. I mean, the woman has gone through a lot of phases, and I used to, like, when I was little, I, like, loved her music, you know, I was, like, fearless, and then, like, I stopped caring about her music as I got older, because it was just, like, obviously not my vibe, but sometimes I do feel like, damn, it's crazy. Like, also, I guess everyone has preferences for, like, being famous, but I would not want to be her level of famous. I would, if I were her, be hiding in some fucking forest in, like, the middle of Sweden. Like, I would just be so fucking rich and unbothered and just, like, live somewhere, like, on a private island, or, like, very, like, just, like, serene place where no one can find me, and try to become unfamous. Maybe, you know what, maybe that's my dream. I don't know, but that's me. But, like, I don't understand how she is okay with, like, just still being in the public eye and, like, everyone criticizing her at all times. Isn't that so fucking exhausting for a person? I mean, she probably detaches, though. She probably detaches from all of that. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I don't know. Who else? Yeah, I think I'm done with talking about the mass audience, but the niche audience is fun because I think you actually feel like you have a community. You feel like it's not as general, and you don't have to feel like you need to make things, make art, make music, do what you do for like a broad audience. You can do things where you'll be like, oh, I know my audience will fuck with this. And I think it's just, I don't know, it's kind of nice. It feels like a little web. It's like you are a part of this community, and then the people in your community also know people like in this community, and then this community knows people in this community, and like becomes like this like web of like different like social groups, different social communities, different niches, different styles, different things people are into, but it all kind of like, you can branch out like in a small way, and that's what I think is so beautiful about small communities. And I see it, I think, because I see it in the art world a lot, where you'll have like visual art, and visual artists, visual art is not like mainstream where it's like people know like the best visual artists. Like a lot of people don't know anything about art. It's not like music where it's like one musician is like, that's like kind of popular, like people will still know them. Music is more mainstream than visual art. So I think visual art is niche in a way where it's like the people that like one visual artist, like really, that's like kind of niche, because it's not a super universal mainstream kind of art form. And I think it's kind of special, because I feel like people that know, and people that don't know. And it's kind of like a different world that you like go into of like this specific visual art community. And I guess that's with everything though, it's not just visual art, it's with other like artistic mediums that are also not mainstream. And I can't really speak for any other besides maybe dance, maybe for ballet. I think that's also special when you know a community of people in the dance world, and that's also a special bond. But yeah, I'm just thinking about like arts in general, I guess. It's really cool. Yeah. Is that all I'm gonna talk about today? That might be all I'm talking about today. Also, another thing, Coachella. Coachella just happened. When is it my turn? When is it my turn to go to Coachella? Huh? I don't fucking know. I just want to like, I think I'm at that age now, I'm like, I just want to like be so hot at Coachella and just see everyone ever. But then it also looks kind of fucking exhausting, because like you're just in the fucking desert. Dude, I don't know, but like it looks so fun. When is it my turn, guys? When is it my turn? Yeah. Well, this was actually, I like this video, and I need to figure out what I need to name it. Okay, bye.